Yeah, actually, this is interesting because Jake asked about what you gave up to get Stafford, and we talked a bit of the concerns with his injury as well. Um, Division rival 49ers gave up a treasure chest load of picks as well, including first rounders for their pick number 3, effectively giving up a treasure chest for Trey Lance. If you had your choice, would you rather do what you did with the Rams and got Stafford, or would you have liked them maybe considering the draft class that we had this year? Wouldn't have had them in Lance if you preferred Fields or Mac Jones instead. You could pick them. Would you prefer them to go use those picks on someone in the draft?
Well, that is a good question. All right. That is a really good question. That is a hard one to answer. It's easy for me to say because my job's not on the line, So if things don't work out, I'm a little bit more risky. So I might go with the draft pick because I think when you factor in the idea that you get a Trey Lance or you get a Justin Fields and you're getting, $25 million in cap space on top of that per year. So you're talking a quarterback that may or may not be as good. We don't know. It's a question mark. But you're also talking about, two potentially elite players in addition with that salary cap space. So I probably would have went quarterback, but I don't think the Rams could have. They're way too invested right now in the Super Bowl window. They traded all these picks for the Jalen Ramseys and all these guys, the Brandon Cookses, and they had to go with the quarterback. That was a veteran that can get them there right now because that window is open right now. And if you take a Fields or you take a Lance, you might not be ready to be a Super Bowl contender for 2 years, and they can't afford that right now. So I think they had to do it.
Well, that's the other thing as well, right? Even if Stafford plays out of his skin and is the quarterback that you hope he is, he's already been in the league 12 years. Like, you might have him 4 more, 6 years if you're really, really lucky. Whereas if you hit, obviously we don't know how these rookies are going to pan out, but if you hit on a Stafford level rookie, you get him for all those 12 years, maybe even 18 years. So it's a really difficult decision, I think, to go whether you go draft or a proven commodity in the NFL.
Yeah, and you get that guy on a 5-year rookie contract. He's going to be making, $5 million a year versus Matt Ryan, who's making $45 million. That's a big difference. You could do a lot with $40 million, and the Rams have some salary cap issues. That's why they lost a lot of good players in free agency. So, I mean, it's an amazing question, and I feel like we could talk about it all day. It's so hard to really pick your side, and we don't know what's going to be the right answer until we look back, in a year or two. But I think they feel really good about what they have right now.
Yeah, and I think I sort of agree with you there, Sosa, in terms of you have to evaluate where your team is before making that decision. If you are in this win now mode, yeah, you do have to go for the Stafford. If you were one of those that you could say, right, we'll give it 2 years, we'll use that extra space and our cap room and we'll build a team nicely in certain areas like you were mentioning, maybe build up the O-line a little more, invest a bit more into that. But yeah, I think that where the Rams are, I think it's definitely the right option that they've gone for Stafford.